Hey guys, welcome to another match on Shelt, and this is a tournament game, and let's check out how Reece plays. First time we've seen him play in the tournament, and he's up against DevilsBrigade, who's currently top of his group. So Reece is looking to hopefully get a good start into the groups, and he has gone, I'm not sure, I'm watching DevilsBrigade, he's got a regular squad, interesting start, I guess it's USA, and also interesting choice of USA versus Japanese. Assault squad by Mr. Reece, which is the usual for Japanese, and lots of single SMGs, I'm guessing. Yes, looks like the case. So regular squad for US, good for the M1 Garands, and BR's not too bad, not too overpriced compared to the other MGs. And let's see if the MG can actually do some decent pinning down damage. Looks like it's not. So, and they're being outshot. Really, look at this. These SMGs are the Type 100s, just too superior, as you can see. Mind you, Reece did have the numbers in this vicinity, but still, look at the top left. Complete wipe. Reece totally dominated in the center point. DevilsBrigade gets the eastern without too much opposition. He's got 3 guys to 1, or another one over here not doing anything. Western point, we have Reece capping it without opposition yet. USMG's holding, which is good. And now we have an assault squad from DevilsBrigade. Interesting buy for USA. I guess he needs the manpower ASAP. I think the best USA start is either the elite marksman or going assault squad to start with mass M1 Garands and non-stop M1 Garands. But regular squad, actually regular squad might be an okay start, but I think elite marksman, single M1 Garands or assault squad M1 Garands. To me though, they're fighting an uphill battle versus Japan in a 1v1. And I think these guys, that's pretty cute. Look at that Japanese guy hiding behind the suitcase. That's funny. I thought it was inside the suitcase. But wow, what a mini, guess his Japanese is smaller than the average Western guy. Can fit into a suitcase. That's how they treat their soldiers over there. Just, it's pretty hardcore. Grenades SMG? No. So, pushed by the full weight of the assault squad to the western point, Reece is interestingly buying single SMGs all the way, which is a good call, I guess, if you can micro it, because that's their biggest strength, I suppose, at the very start, their SMGs. But it may be a micro issue. Center being pushed by another assault squad by the DevilsBrigade. DevilsBrigade is choosing to just try assault squad versus the Japanese, which I don't think is a good call. But I guess it's the earliest full squad you can get, and it'll save on the single M1 Garand buys. As Type 100 is actually doing a decent job pushing back into this point. Look at this. It's only 3 of them so far. Another few going to the right. And this point is being smoked by Reece, I think. Guys in cover though, M1 Garands in cover. We'll definitely be able to shoot them to death. Center though is completely getting dominated by the Type 100s all in cover. Just saw about 5 troops get decimated by the SMG. AT rifle infantry, interesting, just got shot by the BAR. And it's gained veterancy. And what do we have here? We have a flank by DevilsBrigade to the center. Can it do anything? Looks like it can. There's not too many troops left in the vicinity. One guy in the bottom area which could prove deadly with a grenade. But here is the flank. Maybe he'll get grenaded himself. Nice. Okay, so Reece is in good stead to push in. Prones the troops very nicely. I mean, DevilsBrigade is very in good stead, I mean, to capture this flag in the center. As the western, wow, look at the swarm of red dots on the map. Looks like Reece has sent the majority of his forces down to the western to cap it, and now could potentially swing all the forces back and flank these guys. That's probably Reece's priority right now, as he's got forces stuck all over the map into positions behind the lines, and totally outnumbered. And what the hell was that? A flamer by Reece! Fantastic! Sorry guys, I missed that. That would have been an awesome thing to watch. Reece comes in from behind, flames all these assault troops. Barbecue Americans over there. So trying to push back into the center point. He's still capping from below that bridge. 10-4. Reece has gotten on the board. Western Point has been capped now. This has been a complete shootout of squads so far. No one actually escalating to vehicles. I guess Devil's Brigade doesn't want to because he's aware of the AT rifle. And I don't know why Reece doesn't want to buy it. Maybe he went to Kamikaze. He didn't go the standard SSD as we've been seeing as of late. So playing an infantry battle, which Japan should win, but I think as the game escalates, USA has a better chance because the regular squads are a bit more pricey, but at this stage you can kind of afford them more easily. And nice grenading by Devil's Brigade will decide. I think that will decide the battle in the center for now, as there's too many troops. Totally outnumbered, as you can see. The Japanese forces are pinned down. Reece needs some oomph into his game plan. There's nothing big coming, just the assault squads after assault squads. A few guys over this area just waiting. Perhaps try a big assault on the left. Still center isn't that secure in my opinion. Well, he does have 2 MGs, and I think these MGs must have decent veterancy on them. That one doesn't. This one does. Veterancy 2. Rifleman on the roof. Flamer gets destroyed. Wow, okay. This is just 6 minutes into the game. There hasn't been a vehicle bought, and both these players just going, trying to fight each other with infantry. I don't think it's working for, definitely not for Reece at the moment, especially the Marines are out. Now this is the stage of the game where the M1 Garands are going to be outnumbering the opponent. USA infantry spam, and what he needs is the SSD sooner. Ho-ha, quite cheap, but it is quite crap at killing infantry. It's unique though, it does have lots of MGs all over the place. You can see 1 in the front, 2 in the side, so it can shoot in all directions, but it's not fantastic. Maybe if you come all the way down. The only possibility is coming the way down, running straight in, and hopefully the 2 side gunners just shoot both ends. But standing here, getting outshot, it won't do anything. Look at this, it just won't do anything. You'll just get killed. M1 Garand's MGs will just knock it across, and definitely not the buy that was worth it or used correctly, and easily picked off. There you go. SSD would have been much better earlier, as soon as the 1 pointer came out. That's what he needed versus the USA infantry spam. Stewart is out, so right now he needs a Haga. Stewart is 300 MP, and because it's 300 MP, as you can see, the Haga Kunu is only 160 or 180 MP, and it's basically a 50-50 trade-off. And if you lose the Stewart, you're spending a lot more money than the enemy is, so you might as well go for that 50-50 grenades. Said that many times. Must be thinking I'm a broken record. But good to see a new player, Reece, showing some interesting buys. When I say interesting, Van Camel does actually know what I actually mean. Most of the time, interesting means interesting, but some of the time, interesting is like, what did you buy that, you bloody idiot? I say it in a nice way though, Reece, just so you don't get too offended. But yes, that is an interesting buy indeed. On the center, Reece, what's that still doing? Getting stuck in the bridge. Really a hard go, just run it down. The MG costs nearly as much as the hard go. Why would you bother? Oh, engine shots. Oh no. No, AT rifles just really, even the Japanese AT rifle not doing too good. And it's walking funny, no good. No luck at this stage, but he looks like to maybe cap this flag. He's gonna cap it? Yes, he does. Just in the nick of... No, he doesn't. Just missed the cap, and the score still will be neutral for now, as the Stewart now has reinforced this point. Nice, I guess, movement to this flag to preempt that cap by Mr. Byron, or Devil's Brigade as he likes to be known these days, but doesn't fit on my bloody thumbnail or in my YouTube title description, so thank you Devil's Brigade for changing your name to something that doesn't fit. MG, Type 1 MG, good to see, good to hear. I like to listen to that. It's pretty awesome, but yeah, easy pick off and a useless buy I'd just be devastated right now. It's okay if you want to hold a point with that. It's not good for attacking. It'll just be shooting at nothing. And also, if you have nothing to protect it with, what's the point? You have to have a tank superiority to really protect it. US Marines. Shooting out. It's got to do more close-up, guys. Close-ups. Because it looks damn pretty good to see. And I see a croc coming. It's done some flaming business. Killed the AT rifle guy. Shooting around. Is it going to go into flame, finish everything off? Perhaps not. On the right, still is advancing. He's captured the MG as well. And this is going to make it much harder for Reece to even attack. AT infantry, yeah, just go hard go, mate. It's much more efficient. So I think he's controlling it now. Let's have a look at this flaming barbecue action. Flame on. Bam, that's everyone. One more behind here. And there you go. There is the Western Point, and the game, it's turned over its head for Mr. Reece. For not buying the right units, really. He played the game decently well. He was matching it with micro, but really the buyers is what Reece needs to look out for. And I just noticed Reece is from USA, by the way, and Byron's from Canada. But you can see a face of Vladimir Putin for some reason. Don't know if that is his idol or for some reason. Most Americans don't consider Putin their idol. Reece with the Type 150mm, pounding away, perhaps. I find this... Oh, is it going to actually fire? Yep. So now it's in action. So once it starts to be in action, this is going to be something which may struggle to... I find it actually quite hard to get kills with this in Shelt because of the way the bridges work and the cover. But it is a map that can lock down infantry. See, look at that. It just 2 shots, hasn't hit anything. It's just something to do with Shelt. It's just something to do with all the angle above this house. I find when I put a mortar behind here, it doesn't do as much damage as I really want it to. 1 guy killed, 3 shells. That's not good enough. 2 guys in the waterway doing nothing. Home guard has been bought by Reece. 2 MGs in the window. Stuart is going to run it over, but not if the Ho-I has something to say about it. This is the wrong tank again. Why would you buy a mortar? He bought an SPG. That must be an accident. Ho-I is an SPG tank which shoots HEs and doesn't shoot an AP and won't take out the Stuart. So that was a pure counter by two of these units. That was horrible. Horrible buy. Once again, Reece is buying the wrong units. I guess he might be out of practice. AT rifle though does take it out from over there. AT infantry. Oh, AT infantry. That's not the AT rifle. This is the AT infantry 1-pointer call special, which is underused in my opinion. It's actually pretty good. So let's see what happens with this push back into the center. He needs to stop that 3-cap ASAP. 58 to 4. 80 grenade. Bam. Takes out 2. Croc still in the right. And assault squad leaders. Assault squad coming to the center. Trying to micro DevilsBrigade off this center. Grenade menace. You can see how the water dampens the grenade explosions. Most annoying place. The most annoying place to have infantry is actually where my cursor is now. Because you ask the AI to throw a grenade there, it won't. It'll just either kill itself or throw a grenade onto the wall and kill itself. For some reason this place the AI can't throw on. So you got to DC that, which is micro time wasted, and come out from this area to throw it. So it's yeah, very annoying area to have a unit. Here comes the Croc for some flaming action again. Nice. Oh yeah. Oh. Orgasmic flame is in the house. Bam! Tank trap. You didn't see that. It'd be funny if it flipped over. I want to see a guy drive a tank over onto a rock and it flips over. It does happen. It just needs to be not as heavy as the Croc. Maybe something like a light vehicle could hit a rock and flip over. What's the funniest thing I've seen so far in the tournament? Probably the kamikaze kill. I mean, Rebound's trying to sneak a kamikaze to behind the KV-1 Panzer. But anyway, sorry guys. There goes 104. Good game to Devil's Brigade.